Okay, very good afternoon to both of you. Just a bit of a hiccups, all right. Today's lesson we'll be looking at algebraic expressions and solving equations, all right. So it's not that difficult. You just try to follow the lesson intently, stay focused. This should be good. And for the last 15 minutes, I'll probably use it for some code sessions, all right, some games, but basically related to mathematics. So it's more like a quiz, all right. Okay, let's get started. Okay, your first assignment is straightforward. You are dealing with operations here, numbers and operations. So you guys can start doing this. So what's your answer for the first one? Okay. All right. What's the answer for the first one, students?
12.
12. Yes, your answer is right. Okay. I don't know why it's not working, but you've got to work on these first. Okay. Something wrong with my pen here. What you need to do is you got to remember the bottomless operation. These days they don't really spend too much time on it. But what you need to do is you got to move from left to right. That means you look at 8. But your division comes first. There is a saying bottomless. Okay, no why. Okay, something's wrong with my lighter. It's all right. We'll try to take notes, all right? You have to work on 20 divided by 5 first. Okay, so 20 divided by 5 which should give you 4. So 8 plus 4 gives you 12. So that's the first answer. Answer is 12. You've got to work on 20 divided by 5. Okay, and then you can move on to the okay. For part B, what's your answer for part B? You still have to work on division first. So what you need to do will be you take 36 divided by 4. Okay, so this is 6 divided by 4. So what's your answer? Come on, students. Let me see what's
89.
Yes, that's correct. 89 is correct. Okay, try the next one. Remember, bottomless bracket. You do brackets first. So work that out. What do you get?
35.
You sure? All right, that's good. Well done. Just checking the setup. Everything's good. Okay, what about the next one?
47.
Xavier, are you able to get that?
47.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So
I can see the answers on the screen.
yeah, okay, I know that. All right. Okay, good. Now this part. you got to tell me what do you understand by the line, the term parallel.
The lines will never meet.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, they will never meet. And what else you know? The distance between the lines will be the same throughout, all right? So in this case, which lines are parallel? Okay, just a minute, I'm trying to. Okay, so what's your answer? Which line is parallel to each end?
KL.
Yes, you're right. Xavier, are you okay with that? Xavier, are you there? Okay, that's correct. Let's move on to the next one. Here is the answer. All right. Find the value of 1 times x plus 84. So tell me what's the value of that. You guys can work it out. Do for me A, B, C, and D. Okay. Okay, let's ask yourself, well, what's the value of x? If you can figure this out.
The answer for A is 16.
Well done. Okay, 1x is the same as 1 times, all right, 1 times x. So your answer is right. The value of x is 16 because 16 plus 84 gives you 100, right? Right? Okay, what about the next one? What's the value of x? Remember, 1x is the same as 1 times x, all right? 1 multiplied by x. I'm not able to scribble on the screen because my pen is a bit off today. It's not functioning well, but they will still conduct the lesson. If you're not sure, just ask, okay? All right. Okay, what's your answer for B? Xavier?
2.
How about Zen? 9 plus something must give you 11, right? So x has to be 2. So 1 times 2 is 2, right? So x is 2. Correct. Clear? Chen, you all right? Zen, all right. Okay, what about C? Something minus 4 must give you 8. Zen, what do you think?
4.
You think it's 4? Because 1 times x, 1 times 4 gives you 4. 4 minus 4 is 0, right? So that doesn't work. How about you, Xavier?
12.
Correct, because 1x is the same as 1 times x. So 1 times 12 gives you 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. All right. So that's it. Yep. Okay. And that's correct. Answer for C is 12. What about D? You got 16 on your left hand side. So you must also have 16 on your right hand side. 4 plus 1 times x must give you 16, right? So what's the value of D? Come on, either one. Wang Chen,
12.
how about you, Wang Chen? Are you sure about this? You seem to be quiet. Are you okay there? All right. 4 plus 12 gives you 16, right? So x to be 12. So 1 times 12 gives you 12. So 12 plus 4 is 16. Correct. Well done. That's the answer. There you go. Okay. Algebra. Have you done this in school? Algebra?
I
Okay,
haven't done algebra.
okay, now mine, I'll cover the basics. Okay, I'll give you simple examples, all right? Let's say A. Okay, both of you, all right? Let's say A plus A gives you 2A, right? Just imagine apple. Apple plus apple. We'll just take the initial. Apple plus apple gives you 2 apple, right? So A plus A. Let's say A represents the apple. So A plus A gives you 2A. Okay? So let's say 2 apple plus 2 apple. 2A plus 2A gives you 4 apples, right? I'm using A to represent apples here, okay? So 2A plus 2A gives you 4A. So alpha, this is algebra and numbers together. So if I were to give you, okay, if you look at this equation, you got 19, you deal with the numbers first. 19 minus 2, what do you get?
17.
Correct. So you got that part sorted. So 17 remains, right? So I'm not able to scribble as I mentioned, 17. Okay, 17 is plus 17 remains. Then you have 9M. Let's say M stands for marbles. 9 marbles minus 2 marbles. How many marbles are there?
7.
Correct. So your answer is going to be 7 marbles plus 17. That means 7M plus 17. Clear? All right. So sometimes what you can do is to make algebra easy for you, for your attention, you can just like A can represent apples, B can be used to represent boys, M for marbles, etc. So that makes you to understand things better. Okay. So the answer for this is 7M plus 19. That's all. Clear? So you can take this down. The answer is 7M plus 19. There you go. The answer is there. All right. Okay, let's look at the next one. I will guide you wherever it's needed. Okay. Now, let's look at this question. 8S. 8S. S means 8. You can call it supercomputers or whatever. It's all right. So 8S means what? Is the same as 8 times X. Just remember that. You can write it down. Huh? 8S is the same as 8 times S. Okay? So 8 times S times 12 plus 8 minus 3S minus 4. Okay, so what we can do here is, first and foremost, let's look at the operations. Multiplication is there, right? So you got times there, 8S times 12. And I told you 8S is the same as 8 times S. So let's do the first part, 8S times 12. So 8 times S times 12.